Good afternoon. I haven't vlogged at all since this weekend. I know. So, welcome to the car. My little string was askew there. I do not look the best, but it's okay. It's raining, and it's been an interesting day. So we are headed to Milwaukee, New Berlin, technically. Our friend's Dawn. Dawn is my friend Sean that passed away, his wife. They have two girls, and their youngest has a dance recital that we've been invited to go to. So we are headed to that, right? Yep. First, we're going to go have dinner with Ron and Sandy. That's Sean's mom and dad. And his younger brother, Drew, and his girlfriend, Monica. So we're going to grab just a light dinner at their house, and then we're going to the recital. Yep. And then we are going to drive down to Kenosha. And
I'm out of stogies.
You're out of stogies?
Yeah, well, I ordered some, but they didn't get there.
I saw that. I paid for them the other day.
Thanks.
I actually paid for them today.
Yeah, bro.
I got you back.
Yeah,
anyway. So then we are headed down to Kenosha to stay. We have Katarina's, my niece, her college graduation is tomorrow morning. So we have a full 24 hours, really. Not even. Yeah. And then after that, then we're going to drive back up.
Yeah.
So
hoping I can stop at Hells on the way home.
It's a meat market.
We'll see.
Meat market. They're going to be like, what is Hells?
Yeah.
It's
well, they don't need to know everything.
Anyway.
Well, they're all going to go there, and they'll be sold out by the time I get there.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Oh.
I don't think I've vlogged in Hells before.
I don't think
so.
you did.
I've been there a bunch. Every time I come to visit a customer that's down in this area, then I usually stop there and bring him something back.
Yeah.
But this time he can go in and stuff.
We'll have to see if they're still open when we come through.
Right. Depends on time.
Yeah.
So as you can see, the weather is less than delightful.
At least it ain't snowing.
That's true. At least.
Part of my grammar.
He knows I don't like that. Hey, be nice. Oh, it's rough being you.
It is.
Anyway, so yeah, I just thought I would start a vlog, and we'll vlog at some point. I don't know if I'll vlog any of the graduation or not. I don't really know.
I don't think you're allowed to.
I think you certainly are. It's a graduation. But I'll try to just get Kat, because graduations are, well, they're important. They're not exactly a rousing good time.
Right.
But anyway, so that's what's happening. And when we get back, hopefully, if it's not raining, I'll show you some of the progress that was made on the landscaping this week.
Yeah.
You kind of had to work in between the rain days.
There was two, yeah. Well,
yeah.
Today is Wednesday.
Yeah. So I'll show you an update on where we're at with that.
The duck did still have her eggs.
The duck did not have her eggs yet, or the eggs have not hatched, I should say. So we're leaving that area alone for now. But anyway, we'll check in with you guys at some point here in the next little bit. Good Sunday morning, everybody. So we are clearly back. I think the last time I vlogged was in the car. Yep. So I'll insert a picture of Bob and I, and then Addison. That was the dance recital that we went to Friday. It was really, really good. It was long. It was like about 3 hours long with only a 10-minute intermission. But I have got to tell you, I don't think I've ever been to any sort of recital thing that was run as efficiently as this was. What do you say?
Yeah.
I mean, those kids were... Sorry, Bobby's here too. Say hi, sunshine.
Hello.
What are you reading?
The paper.
I know, but what? It's not like the regular paper.
Deer hunting.
Right.
Yeah.
Or Midwest, is it the Midwest Outdoor, that one?
No, this is Wisconsin.
Oh, I can't keep up with
Trying to get this done so I can give it to your dad today.
Oh, I see. So it's about 7:45 Sunday morning, and we'll leave in about, half hour or so. I just am ready early since I made a third day hair out of my hair, and that takes a little time out of my morning. So we, anyway, I was going to say, so the recital was good. It was good. Addison was in 5 dances. It was really cute to see her, and she did a really, really good job. And then we went down, and we stayed overnight down near Parkside, which is where my niece went to college, and then went to their ceremony. And also, she had said it was going to be 90 minutes long, And I was like, 90 minutes. It's a college graduation. There's no way there. But they did it actually. We were there when the doors opened at 8:30, so there was many hours, my back can tell you, of sitting on bleachers. But I think we were in there sitting down about 8:30, and it started right promptly at 9:30 and was done about 11:06. I just looked because she had said that they were all about 90 minutes. So it was really close. And then they had stuff that was going on last night that her mom had to get back for and stuff. So we are going to she's having a party in August that we'll have a little more celebration. And then Bob and I are probably going to take out her and her fiance Jeremiah for dinner at some point here in a little bit to celebrate as well.
Katarina A. Bachelor of Arts, Graphic Design.
So then we came back and I did not do much more. Bobby mowed the lawn. Just gonna go out and see if we can see the duck here. I'll show you guys. I'll walk around later and show you what's been done so far, but yep, duck's still there. Apparently it can take up to like 28 days. The last time I zoomed in on the duck, I forgot to zoom back out, and then you guys got to look at me super close up. So anyway, it is Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day. I'll show you an outfit of the day. I'm laughing because I'm wearing my sparkly shoes. I don't know why. I don't even really go with the outfit. I'm in the midst of cleaning out some drawers and stuff, so I kind of have piles of clothes. My apologies for that. But so I'm wearing this dress. I got this dress at Lane. It actually is really, really cute. It has like that kind of shoulder, but I'm a little chilly right now, so I decided to go ahead and wear a sweater with it. This I got at Nordstrom. This shrug, and it's just a little bit big. You can see more in the back, but it's fine. And I have a white one that's in the same style and size. And then my sparkly shoes, as you guys can see. I got these at Dillard's. They were on like a sale rack. So I can't help you out any more than I got them at Dillard's. But, here, maybe I can tell you who made them. Gianni Beanie. So, if you want to search down some sparkly shoes, they were by Gianni Beanie from Dillard's. All right, so we are going to go to church and choir singing this morning, and then we're going to go out for brunch. And I don't know what else the day will bring. I have to run to the grocery store for something, and I'm going to make some brownies for Bubba. And yeah, not much to report. We're kind of low key this morning, huh?
Yep.
Yep. All right, we'll see you guys in a little bit. Before we head off to church, I want to show you guys. I ordered a sweatshirt from Feathered Nest Boutique. You guys know I got that really pretty like turquoise sweatshirt from them. And I really should have set this out in a better fashion. But I just want to see. So this is a quarter zip as well. And it's a fleece. Sorry, this lighting is really terrible. Maybe I can go over here. Let's try to get some daylight, shall we? There, I kind of have to stand to the side, but so it's the gray fleece then with the navy, my initials in navy, and then she does this little gingham thing on the zipper. I love this. It's so cozy. And again, whenever I order something like this, I order it like 2-3 sizes too big because I want it to be cozy. I want to be able to throw it on over anything I'm wearing, even if it's another sweatshirt. I want. That's just the way I like these sort of things, and they're perfect for me, something like this. So I got this in gray because I wanted to be able to wear it for camping. And again, I'll just when we get up in the morning, I throw it on over whatever I'm wearing to go out and run to the restroom, whatever. And it'll be nice for flying because it won't get dirty. And again, then I can wear leggings and throw on my tennis shoes. And I don't know about you guys, Probably I'm one of the few people that does this. I don't know, but I just really want to be comfortable when I'm flying. So I will always pack something and then change into it, like when I'm done with my customer visits. So if you ever see me in an airport on a plane, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna see me in like casual, leisure, hangout, comfy sort of clothes. Yoga pants, leggings, sweatshirt, long tunic, something like that. That's just what my preference is. But anyway, so I wanted to show you that. Oh, and she, whenever they said, and I'll list that below for you guys, she's just the sweetest. And I paid for this. She doesn't even know I'm talking about it. So, but she always sends little hair ties. So I have a ton of these hair ties. And almost always she sends ones that'll match, you know, what you ordered. And then look how cool this one is with a little leaf on it. So, and then I set it over here, but there's usually some kind of candy in there, which I think is just a neat little touch. And this one actually I will show you because I said, boy, I don't remember the last time I had a blow pop. It's a sour apple blow pop. So there you go. All right, I just wanted to show you guys that, and we are headed off to church in a few minutes. All right, we are back from brunch, and we had a really good time. I'm going to stick in some pictures here for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the pictures. We had a really good time. The kids were a handful as always. Yep. Right. They're so funny though.
Not for me.
They cracked me up. You were at the wrong end.
Right. I'm smart.
Yeah. Bob was the one end of the table and we were all at the other end. But it was fun.
They all came by me.
They did. They had to go see Uncle Bob. So it is
All about the nieces and nephews this weekend.
It really was. Which is good.
Yeah.
That's good. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, nieces and nephews, adopted and otherwise. We think of Sean and Don's kids as our nieces as well. So now we ran into Aldi because I needed mushrooms. I'm making the chicken broccoli bake. I think I've shown you guys this recipe before, but I'll go ahead and show it again in case you're interested. But they didn't have any frozen broccoli. I usually get I like the florets, and I usually get it in the steaming packages. I'll see you later, honey.
Bye.
It's going to have a stogie, and I don't know what else. I'm going to open this door. It's not really warm. It's like 55 or so, but actually, you know what I'll do? I kind of wish I was wearing my sunglasses, but that's okay. I'll show you guys a little bit of what we have accomplished here. In case you guys are wondering, when you see the flags and stuff, we called Digger's Hotline just to make sure that they had everything. Boy, I wonder if Dad could use those. Huh. Anyway, sorry, random thought. There's the siding debacle. We don't even know. Anyway, I'm not getting into that. Something happened this winter, and we don't know what. But what we're annoyed about, I think I said in the last vlog, is that there was a piece in there that wasn't even the right siding. It was just like flipped around. I don't even know. Anyway, we have to get that handled. But that's low in priority right now. So you guys can see everything's been ripped out here. Let me walk this way. First of all, he redid all the patio. It's all put back together. He had this all pulled out. He's got it put back together the way it should be. The lights are all cleaned out. The lights all work. And then he power washed all of this and then put down the, I don't know if he used the silica sand. I don't think so. I think he used plain old sand. I think he just used plain old sand and not silica sand. It looks different than our other house. Not that it matters. Well, I'll come back. He's all distraught because he feels like he should have got a 10 by 14 instead of a...
Get bigger. Well, I can always buy a lot next door and put up a 40 by 8.
We're not doing that. Anyway. So, this is all going to be grass. I think I told you guys that the pavers will come out over here. Wonder what? Let me see what you're talking about. Oh. Well, maybe that happened when he was digging the stuff out.
Oh, I don't think so. He wouldn't have did that.
I don't know. I'm sure it'll be fine. We'll
Yeah,
ask.
it's still alive.
We'll ask Matthew. Anyway, so this is all pulled out. And you can see that was all the edging. Bob's going to take that to the dump.
See, my axle bent on my trailer.
What?
Axle bent on my trailer. Look at the tire on the other side.
Oh yeah, how'd that happen?
I think it was from all the weight from that snow that was piled up there.
Oh,
That's what the
jeez.
trailer was, underneath that pile of snow.
Yeah.
That
Seriously,
snow
guys.
was heavy.
The snow was really heavy. That's why people's roofs were collapsing. And anyway, so
It wasn't like that before.
the papers are going to come out here, and this will all even up, and then this will be rock too, like around the rest of the house. Anyway, so those are all the perennials that he's going to replant in other places. He has those all together. Then that's topsoil. No, that's the junk soil. This is the topsoil. Okay. I've lost track. I know if you guys fast forward through this if you're not interested. You can hear my flip-flops. Sorry about that. So there's more rock there. I'm not sure why some of these rocks are like randomly. I don't know if some of them rolled off or what. But so this, as you can see, is already... I'm walking carefully down so I don't hurt my foot. So he has changed this already to be 2-tier. Oh, I bet that right there fell over. But anyway, so 2-tier versus 3. Looks really nice. More perennials we're going to reuse. And then this, it's just a work in progress here. This will be the same as the other side. That stump has been pulled out and all the garbage. Those are our bullets. That's what they're called. Like, I'm probably walking all the way over here and you can't actually see them. That's really what's going to be my luck. There. Can you kind of see a little bit? Maybe, maybe not. So, we have those in our other house. I'm sure my neighbors, when they see me out here like, with a camera, probably think I'm a complete lunatic. Anyway, alright. So, I'm assuming there's wind, so I'm trying to... So, nothing's happened here. He took the edging out here. I think that's about the extent of what you've missed out on here. So, anyway, that's what happened this week. Now I'm not traveling this week, so hopefully I'll be able to do a couple lives this week. That'll be fun because it's been a while. So, what I'm going to do, I don't even know how I got off on that subject, but what I wanted to show you guys here, get this out of the way, is that they didn't have any frozen broccoli, so I'm just going to do like I don't even know what you call it. I call it blanching. If we're going to freeze vegetables, we cut them up, blanch them in hot water for a couple of minutes, and then freeze them right away. I think I'm just going to blanch them for a couple of minutes, and then put them in the bottom of the pan, like I would have done with the frozen broccoli. So normally I buy it in the like steam bags, and then I steam them in the microwave, and then put them in the bottom. So I'm going to try to do an in-between sort of thing, and we'll see how it works. They just were out of the frozen broccoli, and I didn't want to haul my cookies all the way to another store. So anyway, I'm going to get to cutting up this broccoli. I'm going to cut up some vegetables for the week. I have some peppers left over from last week. I'm going to cut up some cucumbers and work on the chicken broccoli bake. I got to get the chicken breast going. It uses 4 chicken breasts, and you pre-cook them before you put it in there. So I'm going to get those going in the microwave. I do 2 at a time in my micro cooker. All right, so this is the Pampered Chef micro cooker, the larger of the 2. So I just put 2 breasts on in there, and then I'm going to let it cook for 4 minutes, and then I flip them, and I usually do another 4 minutes. So that's how I pre-cook my chicken breast. 400. So I'm going to work on these, and then I'm going to make some homemade brownies as well with some icing for Bob. He's been craving brownies, so I'm going to do that too. And in an hour, when Tiger's on, I'm going to watch Tiger. And in between now and then, I'm going to watch the last episode of Jessica Jones, season 2, which has been really good. If you like Marvel stuff, and you like kind of sci-fi, it's kind of like real world sci-fi. That sounded crazy, but anyway. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm far enough along that I thought I would show you. So this is my friend. Her name is Jill, but we call her Juicy. It's a whole long story. But anyway, so this is her broccoli. These are, by the way, these cards that have these little apples on them. They were for my wedding shower way back in the day. So those are the ingredients. You guys can screenshot. And then, in case you're interested, and then here is the directions. So what I did was, so you can see I cut up the broccoli, and I boiled some water and I put it in there for about 2.5 minutes, and then I let it drain. And so I'm just going to put that in here. So it'll be close enough to, there should be more broccoli than this. I probably should have used like another. It was a 16-ounce head of broccoli. Normally it has 20 ounces of broccoli in here, but it'll be fine. I'm really not concerned. So you just put that in the bottom there. And then I'm just going to put the chicken in. So the chicken, I cooked 2 at a time. And I just, work on other stuff while it's in there. I was cutting up our cucumbers for the week and working on the broccoli, cut that all up, you know what I mean? So I just do stuff while it's cooking. And then I just cut it into pieces. So that's 4 chicken breasts. I didn't use, like if you buy them frozen, sometimes they're huge. These were just normal size. If they're the really huge ones, then I tend to, flip that around. Then I tend to use just 3, depending on how big they are. You get the idea. It's supposed to be 4 normal size. And then I used 2 big cans of mushrooms. I have these ones from Aldi. So I'm just going to use 4 of those. And I'm going to drain them, and I'm going to put that on top. Okay, so I have, let me just show you. I have the mushrooms on here. Because I used a little bit less chicken, a little bit less broccoli, probably could have used 3 cans instead of 4, but I opened them all before I put them on there, and, it's just going to be very mushroomy, which is fine because we both like mushrooms. So, actually I love mushrooms. So now I have the water and the flour in here, and I'm just letting that cook just a little bit. And then I'm going to add in the milk and then 3 chicken bouillon cubes. So then you just cook this till it gets thick. I will tell you this, I feel like the chicken bouillon cubes never really quite break down on their own, so usually I'll grab a fork or something and I'll squish them down a little bit on my own. And then you pull off the heat, and I have the cup of Parmesan cheese and a cup of mayo, and you just mix it all in there. So I just dump the sauce over the top, and then later, just before I put it in, I'll melt the butter, and then, so it's 3 tablespoons butter and a 2/3 cup of Italian breadcrumbs. And that just adds a little something to the top, and then you bake. 350 for 30 minutes. Now, I better make sure there's a spot for me to put this in. I'm going to put that, or I have it in my stone. Sure enough. Plenty of room right there. So, I'll pull it out a little bit before, so the stone kind of comes up to, sorry, I needed both hands there. The stone will come up to, room temperature out of the fridge. If you were going right into the oven from there, you probably could get away with the 30 minutes, but, so I'll probably go more like 40 minutes. And then I'll let it, and like I said, I'll pull it out about a half hour before. So anyway, that's the chicken broccoli bake. Now I'm going to move on to the brownies. All right, so I apologize. You guys can hear I'm trying to get in on here. You can hear the, where did this come from? The Hershey website. So if you can't read this very well, I'll try to find it and link it, but it's Best Brownies. And I'm almost positive it came from the Hershey website because it talks about like Hershey's cocoa. Sorry that I'll walk in here. I have the TV on because I'm watching Tiger. Anyway, oh, I thought that said 3 minutes. I was like, I just started that washer. So this recipe is for, oh, I guess set the timer, or did I? Yes, I did set it. So this recipe is for 9x9, and they are the best that I have found that aren't from a box, that are like chewy and taste like the ones from a box, but you're putting your own stuff in them. And then at the bottom, you probably saw there's a icing recipe that Bob really likes with that on it as well. So anyway, I just made those, stuck them in the oven. Now I'm going to clean up and sit down for a little bit.